In evil lands, a warrior's strength starts with their gear. Today, I'll show you everything from common to legendary gear, which equipment is worth using, and which is just a waste of time. Hello, friends! Many new players often ask, what should I wear, which set is better, and how do I properly power up my warrior? Choosing the wrong gear can even ruin the game for some players. That's why in this video we'll go through the best gear and sets for warriors from common to legendary. We'll also talk about how to distribute your attribute points and which skills to focus on, making farming and questing much easier. If you're ready, let's get started. If you're not familiar yet, every common gear and weapon for the warrior comes in pairs. On screen, you can see the best versions you can use at the early stages. Let's go through them in detail. Helmet, Battle Cap, adds 240 hit points. Health is very important for warriors at the early stage. Amulet, Amulet of Spirit, adds 5.00 damage, a solid stat for starters. Weapon, Heavy Axe, adds 13.00 damage and also improves attack speed by 0.10. Armor, Warrior's Guard, adds 400 HP. Boots, Leather Boots, adds 150 HP and 0.10 movement speed. Speed is very important for a warrior. Ring, Bloody Ring, adds 6.00 damage and 1% critical chance. This is the best common set for easy early stage farming. It gives a good balance between defense and damage and doesn't require rare resources to enhance. Now, let's move on to rare items and see which stats are most important, and which you don't need at all. On screen, you can see the best rare items for warriors. Let's go through them in detail. Helmet, Warrior's Cap, adds 726 hit points and reduces freeze duration by 3%. Amulet, Vital Burst, adds 350 hit points and 1% chance to cast God's Anger level 1 on attack. Weapon, Mighty Axe, adds 50.00 damage, 0.08 attack speed, and 0.6% chance to cast God's Anger level 1 on attack. Armor, Viper's Skin, 901 health points, 10% poison resistance, reduces poison duration by 10%. Boots, Elven Boots, the only boots with magic find, which helps you get better loot. Ring, Heart of Steel, adds 9 damage and 100 HP. This is the strongest rare gear for warriors. With this combo, you get much higher stats than any other alternative at this stage. Now let's move on to epic items. Here things work a little differently. In epic gear, your strength must be matched to your skills. This combination gives you real power. Let's go through everything in detail. Before we dive into the sets, let's review skills and attributes. At each level, you get 5 attribute points, and there are 4 attributes. Vitality, more HP, stronger in battle. Strength, more damage, faster kills. Speed, faster attacks and movement. Luck, more critical hits and better loot. How should you distribute them? Good question. As you can see, I've spent all my attribute points, a total of 449 points. At the early stage, it's best to focus on vitality or strength. Once comfortable, you can reset stats and invest in speed and luck. Resetting is free at first. Later, it costs 500 gems. As for skills, the most important thing is to decide from the start which ones to use. Choosing the right skills directly affects your strength and overall effectiveness. I recommend starting with skills that complement your gear strategy. If your gear increases damage, focus on offensive skills. If your gear is more for defense and survival, invest in support or defensive skills. The key is to always have a single strategy and develop your attributes and skills according to it. This will greatly improve your gameplay experience. Epic sets. Set 1. Stats shown in bottom left corner. Weapon, Battleforged Axe. Helmet, Centurion's Helmet. Amulet, Amulet of Impenetrable Shell. Armor, King's Protector. Ring, Ring of Protection. Boots, Angel Walk. Best skills for this set. Seismic Blow, Bloody Contract, Divine Hit. Set 2. Only 4 items change. Weapon, Axe of Madness. Amulet, Valiancy Amulet. Ring, Widow's Cry. Helmet, Helm of Rampage. With these 2 epic sets, you can farm, quest, and deal damage effectively. But now let's move to the real peak. Legendary sets where a warrior's full potential is unleashed. Let's see which legendary items are the strongest, and how to combine them with skills and attributes for maximum effect. Legendary sets, example. Helmet, Winged Guard. Amulet, Good Odin's Blessing. Armor, Bravery Battleplate. Ring, Lion's Heart. This is one of the best sets with high damage, but it's missing the weapon Iron Jaws and Boots, which I don't have yet. That's why I use the second set. Amulet, Royal Vow. Armor, Eternal Battle. Weapon, King's Justice. Ring, Silent Oath. Boots, Elven Boots, fully upgraded. Helmet, Centurion's Helmet. Reinforcement level 4, quality 5. This is my current best gear. It increases damage well and provides good survivability. This will be my main set until I get the missing helmet and boots. After that, the legendary build reaches its full potential. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it helps in your journey. Now I want to show a few moments from the past week where I acquired different legendary items. I hope you're still here with me, and if you are, thank you for sticking around and supporting me. Drop a comment below and tell me which episode you want to see next. I'll make it happen.